What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm back playing some VGC in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Today we're using my old Players Cup team that I qualified for one of the more recent Players Cups with, and this I actually think is probably one of my more favorite teams for the whole Sword and Shield, like, Gen 8 era. I really do feel comfortable with this team. I love that you can go Comfey Zek, I love that you can go Bronzong Zek, I love the way the Charizard set works, I love the way the Whim and the Entei work. I think it's a super balanced team. It's going to be up on Patreon if you guys want to try this team in your own games. It's a great anti-meta team. It's great at dumpstering Zacians, great at dumpstering Ogres, and can pretty much handle almost any matchup in a best-of-1 situation like the latter. So if you guys want to try this team, it's up on Patreon. But I'm going to direct you guys to the question of the day, and that is, what is your biggest fear? Holy moly, what's your biggest fear? You know, I've been skating a lot. There's a link to my skateboarding channel in the description of this video as well. Look at that sellout right there. You guys can check that out. I fall a lot, and that's definitely scary. But I do think my biggest fear, I think it might be scorpions, man. I just really don't like scorpions, because like if you were to step on a scorpion, you know, because if it were like a spider, not saying you should step on spiders. If you ever see a spider, you should pick it up and release it. Or like a snake. If you had to like step on something, you could step on those. But you can't step on a scorpion, because they can go like whoppa with their stinger. You go to step and they go whoppa and get you right in the legs. So I do think scorpions are going to be probably a little bit higher on my fear list. But please let me know your biggest fear. Do you have arachnophobia or some sort of weird phobia that, you know, I have no way to pronounce? Let me know in the comments below. Other tthan that, wish me luck. We're going to hop into some ranked matches and see if we can get some big wins with this absolutely amazing Zekrom team. Here we go. Alright, let's look at this Grim Zacian. That's a really cool squad, but like Gastro's always a pain, Rotom Heat's always a pain, Lando's a pain. I would say Lando's like probably the biggest pain for this team. How do we want to deal with that? Should we just Trick Room this? I actually think we probably should, because I think they're going to be a little bit too aggressive with things like Lando and Zacian. And so like Trick Rooming with like Bronzong's probably not that bad of a play if I wanted to go like Zekrom Bronzong and then go for the Bulldoze proc. I think this thing does have Bulldoze, right? Awesome. So we can self-proc with Bulldoze. And then from there we bring Comfey for some healing. And Entei is just a good mon to have in the back. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go. Playing VGC today. That's probably my worst matchup. That's probably my worst matchup. Like Rotom, Lando, Zacian. Like, oof. First game, worst matchup. Yo, seems about right. Game had to nerf me. I was too strong last time I played VGC with some Trick Room. So I'm not playing. Well, I'm still Trick Rooming here, but it's not hard Trick Room. So let's see if it's going to be Rilla lead. It shouldn't be. Awesome. So you can fake out Grim. I don't think that's a big issue. I would actually really like it if you wanted to go for like a big max Quake or something. You also have to respect my ability to ally switch. Like, there's so many things that can happen here. I'm also going to be like low-key respecting your ability to go for like trick plays with Grim. Again, I talked about this last time. These games are so much more fast-paced because the first turn, the game's basically won or lost in the first turn every game in VGC, at least in my opinion. At least right now. We're going to go for the Trick Room here. And then next turn, I might even... it's hard to say if I should ally switch, because like I don't want to eat a Play Rough, and not a Play Rough, a Spirit Break, so I might even just ally switch it next turn. And let's see what they're going to do. I'd love to waste one of their max turns. That'd be sick if we could waste their max turn and just go after that Grim instead. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how this one's going to go down. This one's going to be a little bit of a harder game than we've had so far on the ladder. But I love this team. This team's one of my absolute favorite teams. I love Bronzong. I love Zekrom. I use this team to qualify for one of the more recent Players Cups, and I really like it a lot. They're making a really good play by not maxing in this situation, so good stuff for them. So Reflect, all right, they're thinking we're special. Sorry, they're thinking we're physical, which is right, we're special, Zek. And Earth Power, awesome. So we could take the time. We could go for the Bulldoze play and just one-shot that Lando and max, and then next turn we go for the Grim. Next turn we could just ally switch. I guess, do I have to care? Yeah, I do have to max. I have to get my policy procced. Yeah, we're gonna max and go after the Lando. It's gonna suck rate -1. Bulldoze is the right play here. I wonder if they're gonna max the Lando. I wonder if they're even gonna light screen and max Lando. Because they might just be like, yo, I can just Spirit Break, which is like not even wrong. Looks like we're maxing. Looks like they're not maxing their Grim, because Grim is slower than our Zek. I think Max Grim is still a really, really good, underrated mon. Very, very solid. Brings a lot to the table. Let's go, Big Zek. Are you maxing that special Lando, or just not? I think at +2 will KO it, even if they get the light skin, or if they don't max. Thunder Wave. I am an electric type. I'm an electric type, bro. And so we're going for the big bulldoze. It's going to hit Grim. It's going to hit Zekrom. It's not going to hit Lando. But it is going to activate my Zek's weakness policy. We go in, that's a +2 right now. And since that Lando didn't max, he's about to be a bit of a sad panda, as we say. So Worm wins up. It's also going to make it so the Grim gets a -1 attack drop. And that's great. That's really, really good for us. So we're just rolling in it right now. Big Zek feels like I'm back in the Players' Cup all over again. So let's see. We could ally switch if we're really threatened for another Maxmon, or we can just like double up into something, because like body press from Bronzong hits super hard. So let's see what they want to do. This guy's biggest fear is about to be me. I mean, look at the Zekrom. It's pretty scary. And again, they're probably thinking, why did that KO? That's probably they're taking so long. They're like, why did that KO? I have a reflect, okay? Okay, I have a reflect is what they're saying in their mind, and we're like, what reflect? I don't see no reflect out here. Rotom's a good play here. Zacian, yo, they want it. When you want it, you want it. I think I'm just gonna go for a Quake then. +2 Quake, might be able to get it. I mean, I could just go +2 Quake. I'm gonna go for the ally switch. I think +2 Quake is probably more damage than +1 Quake and body press. So I'm gonna go for the ally switch here and a Quake, because I think ally switch here is really, really good in case they have like something very sneaky. I don't want to eat a Spirit Break. I don't want to eat anything weird on my Zek. Like maybe they have something. I have no clue. Grimstyle is a bit of a mixed bag to where I don't want to deal with that. And so I'm just going to ally switch it up. That's why these two make such good partners. It enables the Trick Room, it policy procs, and it perfectly covers its type weaknesses. Zekrom's weak against like Fairy, Dragon, and Ground, and Ice, and Bronzong says, I ain't weak against any of that shit. In fact, I resist all of it. And then Bronzong's weak against like Fire and Dark and stuff like that. And Zekrom does a pretty good job of nullifying those as well. So let's go. Thunder Wave. Yo. Nope, you tried to Thunder Wave my Bronzong. Not today. We used ally switch to get out of dodge in that one. And you're just going to eat this. You're going to eat the +2. You're just going to eat the +2 Max Quake. Now, you still have Max. Now, what you should be doing in this situation is probably Max guarding with this last Maxmon to wait out my Max. I still hit super hard, by the way. Basically, all these Max moves, they're like 140, like Draco Meteors, and like Rising Voltage turn into Max Lightning is going to be a 140. But if I just set a Max Lightning, it'll enable my next one to be super strong anyways. So we're just going to be in a good spot. Let's see. I think I'm just going to body press the Rotom and set a Max Lightning versus the Grimmsnarl, because like I think we just have enough tools to win if we like low-key get the Grimmsnarl off the board and then chunk the Rotom. The Rotom's probably going to Max Guard. We're going to keep it honest by doing it like this. And again, also Max Guard is going to help wait out Trick Room turns, which can be pretty nice. Our Zekrom is very slow, so a Rotom with even like any speed is going to be in a good spot. I'm really surprised to see no Protect, so that means when you do decide to max this thing, it's not going to be as bulky as you might want it to be. There's the Spirit Break. I'm only at a +1 now, which is sad. I should have ally switched that turn. Never lucky. But we got damage. They're nasty plotting. They have to be nasty plotting here, right? They have to be nasty plotting. Because remember, our Zekrom also has a speed drop, so we will underspeed that Rotom. Yeah, nasty plot. Good play. I don't think that's wrong at all. But the thing is, like, Rotom only has single target moves. And yeah, you're going to have all these maxes, but like Rotom also can't do like anything to a Zek, especially if I just bring out my Comfy. So we're going to be really, really good here. We're just going to body press the Grim. Body press Grim. Am I gonna just voltage that thing at +1? I don't mind Dracoing. Yeah, Draco's fine. And eventually we just switch it out if we have to. It's gonna do a lot. They're gonna max here. Good play from them maxing here, but I mean, I do think we have the tools. We have the Comfy to make sure our Zek basically can live for a long time. And we also have Entei, a vested Entei in the back. It's super good versus Rotom, and even though there is an electric terrain, the Rotom does not get a boost from the electric terrain. So it's probably like a Goggles Rotom or something. I assume they're using like a rental code. So let's see. Light screen. Yo, late game fade away light screen from Grim. Not bad. So this Draco meteor is not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything at all. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually went after the Bronzong, to be completely honest. Bronzong getting those crits. My boy. With the damage. Draco. That's a lot through a screen while we're only at +1. That's a lot of damage. Max Flare. Yo, Bronzong ain't never even heard of it. Peace out, my guy. Yep. Dunzo. Wasted. I think it's a better idea to bring the Comfey out here and just go for like a couple chill turns. Maybe we'll go for an ally switch again. Again, I'm using that max degeneracy. I'm trying to make these games as hilarious as possible. Or we could just go for Protect. There's nothing wrong with that either. Protect into an ally. I don't have ally switch in this. I just have Protect. So that's fine. I'll go Protect. And then we'll hard switch into Entei if they want to double up into that slot. So we'll just Protect here. And I'm just going to use more Dracos. Draco D's, Draco Does. Where he stops, nobody knows. Let's go, Draco. And let's see what they can do about it. Again, that Rotom doesn't have, like, big recovery moves. It might have a Pinch Berry, even though it's common. It's more common to see, like, a safety goggles, right? So we'll see. They're max flooring. They're probably hitting the Comfey slot. Oh, they're hitting the Zek, so we can just heal that. Like, that's just healable. That's free real estate. And there, you got one more max turn left, my guy. You got one more. So we're just going to 4 healing it up. Healing. Let's crit this Draco. Let's crit this Draco. I love Zekrom, man. It's so cool. Let's see what the Rotom with the Jazz Hands does about this. Sun's got like 2 turns left. They can totally go after the Comfey here, but we're sashed. So like we're fine. We just bring an Entei here and this game's like super over. So healing's up. You know, just because like I don't have a good matchup versus Rotom Heat doesn't mean Rotom Heat has a good matchup versus me. Holy moly. He can't do anything. Max 4, you better get that crit, bro. You better get that crit. Yeah, no crit. Can we also just talk about how I'm hitting all my Draco Meteors? Feels great, man. Feels great. Alright. Yeah, let's just, Alright, we're at like -6. What are we at? We're at like minus, we've used 3 Dracos. And we got hit with a Spirit Break, so we're like -7 off of +2. So we're at -5 right now. That's funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. Let's go. You're in a nasty spot again. Overheat. Yo, they want it. They know that they can go after the Comfey now. Wise choice. Wise choice. Sash is up. What a hilarious game. Draco. The weakest Draco the world's ever seen. I'm still just gonna keep doing it, man. Let's go. Reflect wears off. There's also a light screen up, guys. There's also a light screen, but we still take these. I don't want to show you my Entei, bro. I just don't feel like showing you my Entei. You could fight against this. Let's go. For our opponent. They had every advantage. They should have just maxed the Lando. If you see a guy using Zekrom, little tip here. Just max your Lando. Because the Zekrom kind of just says, oh no, it's Lando, I'm sad. You know? Always a good idea to max the Lando. They didn't even go after the Comfey. Bro, we take those. Alright, Zekrom, finishing blow, let's go! Draco! We hit all of them. All of them. Dunzo. This Rotom's about to be going into space, man. It's absorbed so much meteorites. So we'll take those wins. Not the cleanest way to clean out a game, but definitely funny. And the fact that we won that one, even though it was a really bad matchup, was also just hilarious in my opinion. SMH, that guy's name is Ghost, no ghost types. Groudon, though, we were talking about how much of a problem Landorus is. Groudon's a whole nother... That's a whole nother thing, man. How do I deal with Groudon? Yeah, we don't have ally switch in this Comfey. I thought we did, but we just have Protect. Protect's fine, too. I can just go Protect Zek and just Protect. Protect Zek and then just Trick Room, and then from there we enable the Zek, and we're fine. So we have to go Comfey Zek in this situation, I would say. We could also think about going with, like, a weird Whims set, and because I think this guy might max first turn. This guy's definitely giving me max turn 1 vibes, and we just get his max off the board, but that's fine. I do think that Charizard's really good here. It's great versus Venusaur late game, and I want to say that we're not using Solar Power. We're actually a very, very bulky Zard that uses Walkenberry to check Regielekis, and we're Blaze on purpose so we don't take damage in the Sun versus Sun team. So it's a really, really unique Zard set that I'm very, very proud of. And I think we can do pretty well. But this guy's a great team, like Umbreon, Groudon, Venusaur, very, very solid stuff. So let's see how we can actually deal with this. The only way we realistically get sent to the dumpster, to the Shadow Realm here, is if they read us protecting turn 1 and just nuke our Lecky. Sorry, if Lecky nukes our Comfey. Which totally might happen, because like he doesn't have anything else to hit. Let's think about this. Should I just go after that Umbreon? I should actually. We'll just go for the Draining Kiss. I think even if you Electro Web me, I might still outspeed an Umbreon. They're both 140, so I'll set my max lightning right now. Might be a bad idea, because they might be like volt switching, and I'd like to stick an attack drop, but like we'll see. I'd like to set this though, so we can't get put to sleep from Venusaur. So it's really, really important to set your lightning early. But we always max early with this set team. It's very degenerate. It has ally switches, it maxes early. It's everything that's wrong with VGC, but it's still a lot of fun to play. So let's see, hopefully we can one-shot this Umbreon. Please, Draining Kiss up. Proc my policy, you'll love to see it. Let's go, Zek. So we got that's a +2, slamming a 140 base special attack move in here. Volt switch. Alright. Yeah, I should have went for the Wormwind. But let's see. Let's see who they're coming in with. Because if it's Venusaur, I'm really happy. If it's Groudon, we'll fight that road when it comes to it, you know? Fuck, it's Groudon. I mean, I can eat one Groudon attack. I totally can. I'm probably going to have to go protect Trick Room next turn. Hopefully I can just kill this damn Umbreon, right? Because, like, I don't want to deal with this. They also might just be yawning. God, that thing is thick. Alright, let's think about this then. Because we might just be able to go for, like, a Draining Kiss next turn. Let's see if they're yawning. Or what they're even doing. Snarl would suck. Yawn. Awesome. We don't care. Electric Terrain. It's almost like I played a game, yo. It's almost like I played a game, yo. I don't think Draining Kiss KOs after lefties. So we'll let them get their Moonlight. God, do we really want to... Do I care? We have to protect Trick Room. We have to do that. It sucks. We have to. That's unfortunate. Because the Umbreon's going to get a free boost. They're not maxing. What? Like, Sword. What? You were just going to let me one-shot you? Oh my gosh, what a greedy guy. What a wild and crazy greedy guy. And then there's a Moonlight, but like, what the hell? I could have just one-shot his Groudon this turn. I could have just literally clicked the Draco. Like, we have a max. You should not be greedy like that and Swords Dance in front of a Maximon. But you know what? Shoot your shot, Chief. Like, holy moly, what a guy. Alright, what do we want to do in this situation? Foil Healing ain't gonna do anything. Like, we're dead if they hit us, so it's like, I'm just gonna switch in my Zard. And then maybe we can go for like a Helping Hand play next turn. We might just one-shot this Groudon, to be completely honest. If they don't max. But I mean, they didn't max last turn, and if all they got's like Lecky and stuff, like with a Zek. I wanted to do a lot more damage to that Jolteon. We actually can one-shot the Jolteon with an electric attack now that we have the terrain. Oh, just kidding. They missed on Charizard. They missed on Zek. Double miss! Double miss Snarl. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. And they didn't max again! They didn't max again! Bro! Stop being so greedy. Just click your win button. Why don't these people want to max their ground types? I'm playing on ranked. Oh my gosh, whatever. I take those. We take those all the way to the bank. I am just going to max and one-shot that Umbreon. Sorry, I'm already maxed. I'm going to one-shot the Umbreon with Rising Voltage, and I'm going to, like, Helping Hand it or Heat Wave it. Now, let's think about this. Regieleki, I think I'm just going to go with the Heat Wave. It's just more damage. Even if you go for the stat drop into my Zek, I want to be able to hit your Lecky as well. So we're going to go Heat Wave boosted by Sun and Rising Voltage, which is going to double in power. So it's going to be real big. So Heat Wave's up. I think even with a Snarl, this still KOs. I think it's more damage to do this Heat Wave. Plus, like, Rising Voltage than, like, a Helping Hand. Let's see who they hit with their Snarl, though. I can't believe we double missed it. They go for the foul play. It shouldn't KO. It does a lot, but it doesn't KO. Voltage. This should just KO straight up, I think. Because the last one was like a 140. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. One-shotting Umbreon is not something you see very frequently. And if you're not sashed, you're probably gone. You are gone. They don't have a max, though. They haven't maxed yet. So this is a... We don't have Trick Room up yet. Yeah, sorry, we do have Trick Room up. Let's see. We have like one turn left on TR. Yo, big Zard, though. Charizard versus Charizard. I'm about to Helping Hand. Voltage. Yo, show you what I'm working with right now. Let's see it. So there's 2 turns left on TR. Oh, that's definitely game over. Helping Hand. Yo, Charizard lending a helping hand to my boy. Even if you got Walking Bear, you're still about to get sent to the blender, Chief. Battle was canceled. We take those wins. Why don't people max their good stuff? You have the good stuff. All you gotta do is max it. Maybe that guy, you know what? Maybe he just hates Dynamax like we do, and he doesn't want to do it. Let's check his team out. Let's see. We got the Life Orb Zard with Blast Burn. We got the Sleep Powder Venu with the Sash. Citrus Groudon. I bet he just didn't expect to get one-shotted. Oh god, he's pretty bulky too. He just didn't expect to get one-shotted. Good Umbreon set. Mixed. Great Umbreon set. Assault Vest and Cindy should have probably brought this thing. This thing's pretty hard for my team to deal with. And then the Magnet Alecki. Cruise Control for cool right now. And we take those, man. We stay in winning using any team that I really feel like using on ladder. You know, it feels great, man. All right, it's my final test. Can I beat Colossal? And the answer may surprise you. Yes, I can totally beat Colossal. We're going to have to use Wims. I think we're going to go Wims Zek. The cool thing about this team is actually, yeah, while my Zek is pretty slow, I can go Wims Zek and go for a eject button switcheroo into their Cole if they want to pair it with like a policy procker like Primarina, or if they just want to lead something like Kyogre, I will just Tailwind and outspeed it. So we're in a pretty good spot going Wims here, and this is one of the few situations where actually you're going to see me use Wims. I still think we're going to bring the Comfey because we're going to be big on our Zek, and Zard is actually better than it looks here, just because it's really, really good versus like Venusaur, and we have to walk in. But like, does this Entei have E-Speed? That's what we want to see, because I want to see if I have E-Speed to deal with. We do. So like, I'm probably going to bring the Entei. It's very, my Entei set and my Charizard set have like almost no like offensive investment. They're just straight walls. But I still think like Entei is really good. Being able to like E-Speed Venusaurs, E-Speed Alekkis, and finish off Togekisses if they wanted to go for Follow Me. So you rarely see me use the Entei or the Zards. But I feel like I've actually shown a lot of this team's tech off so far. I went with the Comfey. I went with the Bronzong. I used the Charizard with the Helping Hand. If we can just throw this together and use like the Whimsicott that also can like destroy like Dynamax turn 1 teams that like self-policy proc and slash Tailwind, it's gonna be really good. Oh no, no, no. No, no, no. Alright, so this is a win-win for us because we're maxing and we're gonna one-shot that Prim. So it's like, if they want to go just protect Cole to block my eject button play, that's fine. Because we're just gonna one-shot that Prim. Because we're just going to switcheroo here, and if they do something weird, we can protect. Sorry, we can encore too. So, like, we're in such a good spot here. We don't even need to max here. Do we? Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't want to die. They might just max the Prim. That might be their best shot, is maxing the Prim. But show me that Aqua Jet tech. Yo, it's almost like I played the game. I'd love to see an Aqua Jet tech. I'm maxing. I have the cruise control for cool. Dynamax Zekrom striking the fear into our opponents. You know what I'm about right now. It just feels good, man. It just feels good winning with underrated mons. I would say Zekrom's pretty underrated. But let's see what they're going to work with here. Are you maxing that Cole or maxing your Prim? You're maxing something. And like, no lie, I think this is a lose-lose unless you're max guarding something. Like, if you max guarded your Cole and Aqua Jetted my Wims and forced me out, that might be a little bit dicey. You'd still lose your Prim, right? But then I would just come in with my Comfey, and then you wouldn't have to win a policy proc. You're maxing the Cole. Looks like we just win. So let's see it. Switcheroo. Yo, you can take that eject button all the way to the bank, cash it in, deposit it, and Aqua Jet. Ugh. Ugh. Best of one, best of fun. Don't try and pull that stuff around here. Don't try and pull that around here, man. I don't let people get away with that. Not only are you losing your max, not only are you losing your max, you're also just gonna lose your prim. Feels amazing, man. And I have a whim that can just let me use Tailwind next turn to let me outspeed your Ogre. Your max is down, your prim is gone. You got useless Togekiss over here. Like, we be taking these. And if it's like for some reason Sash Prim, I was gonna be like, I can just Encore you and Aqua Jet all day. I don't care. Oh man, just feels great, don't it? Just feels pretty dang good. See, people like to think that I'm washed up. But I just need a break every once in a while, man. It's not easy being this good. It's just not easy being this good. Functioning at this high of a level all the time. Just knowing everything. I'm kidding. I'm actually super washed. And we're just really lucky our opponents. we're just lucky our opponents just don't know my spice right now. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I don't think there's a problem with Tailwinding. Because like I'm not afraid of a cold. They're just going to run. So it doesn't matter. We're just going to have to the Togekiss. Yo, Lightning D's. Show me that run in 3, 2, 1. Hey, you know what? Shout out to them for playing it out. No protects, so nothing to Encore, never lucky. Lightning will be able to dumpster that Togekiss. I think you got probably Ogre in the back. And I only got one more max turn. That's all I need. You know, that's all I need to win. Probably gonna be Heat Waving here. Earth Power. Not bad. Not bad. You know what? I'll take a Policy Proc. Yeah, we do be taking those, man. Policy, baby. Thanks for the support, my friend. I mean, I can Encore you another Earth Power if I feel like it. Kyogre, yo, we take these. Let's see. Nice Drizzle. We should be able to outspeed even a Scarf. Maybe, actually, we don't outspeed Scarf Ogre, but like, I don't really care. Actually, we can just take it Scarf. Oh, man, that's so sick. Yo, give me your Scarf, though. I want it. I'll take one. You have a weakness policy. Give me that Scarf. Come on, give me the Scarf. Give me the Scarf. Life Orb, by the way, is dead. It's gone. I got a Life Orb on my whims. I should have given a second weakness policy to my Zekrom. I should have switched it in my Zekrom and given it a second weakness policy. See, that's what I could have done if I wanted to style, but the play that we did just checked, you know, anyway, like a Scarf Ogre Ice Beam Freeze would have, like, potentially lost us the game. So we take those. Again, we're unranked. I thought people were supposed to be good at VGC, man. I thought people were supposed to, like, be good at this game. Playing this game, grinding it the whole time. I've been taking a break and just, like, people just been free. It's been free. I'm gonna actually, I don't have to Encore you. I don't have to. You could protect it out all you want, Chief. You waiting for the end of the world? Waiting for me to lose internet access? That ain't happening. We take those. No reason to even show the Encore here. You going for the double? Going for the triple? Going for the quadruple? Quintuple? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And we take those. Pretty good set of games, though. We won all the games of the Trick Room team. We won all the games of the Zekrom team. Like, what do you guys want to see me feature on the channel next? I'll feature what you guys want to see if you guys want to see some cool stuff. I also will say this team is going to be up on Patreon if you guys want to try it in your own games. So if you guys want to try this on your team, in your own games, there's going to be a rental code and a Pokebase up for it. So think about checking that out. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.